Hello and welcome, Lynx here, and yes, the last route of If My Heart Had Wings begins today. The Yoru's route, we shall sit to that. Also, yeah, we'll be skipping past basically everything, and we'll just get to the last choice. Because, well, we've seen everything else in the previous routes. Yeah. That's how we are dealing with that stuff, sort of. So, let me load the file, because I already skipped past everything. And we are going to get to it. We have to choose. Don't choose either right now, apparently. Yeah, not Asa, not Yoru, somehow. I don't know how that works exactly. That night, a few days had passed since she gave me the Dvak answer, and summer vacation had started. I was still active in a club, but I never saw Asa there. Ever since then, Asa never showed her face around the club. She just kept herself holed up in the dorm. The situation did nothing to boost our morale. As for me, I wonder about it every waking moment of every day. Impossible! I can't choose either one of them! Asa sure thinks a lot of me. It's not so easy to just ignore Asa's feelings, I just can't. But it is just as impossible to try to pretend I don't know how Yoru feels. Yoru had been praying that her sister's love would triumph, so much so that she had smoothed her feelings to death. What do you mean? Before Yoru did anything, Asa always beat her to it, yeah. This time too, Yoru started acting like that. It was definitely to resolve the hopeless situation. Yeah, that doesn't really matter anyway. It's just that I can't seem to play off, neglect Yoru. The thing is, I got myself into a really indecisive situation. Asa and Yoru are both really important to me. It's not like I can just choose one of them. Yes, you can. It's easy. Just choose Yoru. If I do, there is a chance that it will end up creating a rift between the two of them. So I'm... She asks that before I even say anything. She is really observant. Yeah, well then... It took a lot of courage to say something like that. If I actually came out with it, Yoru might have ended up hating me. It was that kind of thing. But... I'm sorry. That was it. I had to say it. I should have told her properly. Oh. I was so surprised that Yoru took it so easily. I mean, it seemed like she was totally ready for it. My words, my answer. You think so? I was thinking of turning down Asa's confession too. Of course, it seemed Yoru was a little surprised by this. Not really. I said this before, I would choose Yoru over Asa any time of the day. Personally. I'm sorry, I know it's true, but... I'm really, really sorry. What? Yeah? She looks really miserable and apologizes. Unusually excited, maybe even getting embarrassed. Amane. Any time of the day. It was a hard question to answer. A person I liked. There was someone that fit the bill, but... Let's see... Well, I guess I don't really know. I wasn't very straight with her. I still didn't really know how I felt at that point. I had this feeling I liked both of them, but that was...
じゃあ、私も姉さんも
Nah,
付き合うには値しないと。
that's a
そう
weird
いう
thing
こ
to
とで
say.
いいんですね。
That's a malicious way of asking.
率直に聞いてみてるだけです。
Yeah. Sorry, I don't really have time to tell you everything now, but I just feel like I don't have anything to hold on to. What? But anyway, I guess I chose to have it this way. I couldn't explain, just couldn't. I thought it would be best to just run away.
わかりました。
Yoru gave a little nod as if she was agreeing to something, and then...
姉さんも振ってきてあげてください。
Nah. She said it with such a strange smile on her face. Yoru. That Yoru, she's really tough. I thought she was nice. That's why I had that painful tightness in my chest. It's me, can I come in?
どうぞ。先輩。
After I entered the room, Asa became fidgety and she couldn't seem to settle down. I'm sorry about the other day.
いえ、あれはこちらが。
No matter what, it was going to be awkward for Asa to speak to me. She averted her eyes while she spoke.
先輩。
Yeah.
私、わかってます。先輩に言われる前から、わかってます。部活だって、ソアリングだってなんだって。私はいつも自分の拠り所を探していました。それで、今回は先輩のことが気になりだしたりして。
Everything was going all wrong. I should have spoken up first. I couldn't let Asa say any more than this. I was caught totally off guard, and I ended up letting Asa break the bad news to me. That was all wrong. Well, I've been thinking about it hard. Really hard. Trying to come up with my own answer. So... I'm sorry, I cannot really reciprocate your feelings. I ended up hurting Asa too. I knew that's how it had to be, but it still hurt inside. I wondered why the two of them were both so desperate to be with me. No, it wasn't time to think about that. I had to tell her properly. And I apologized to Yoru too. Actually, Yoru confessed to me later that day, so yeah, I apologized. Yoru was glad too, but I didn't know how to handle it. That's why I feel so bad, I'm sorry.
どうしてですか?
In a raspy tone, Asa gave voice to her doubts.
どうして? ヨルちゃんはいい子ですよ。
Yeah.
先輩言ってたじゃないですか。かっこいいって。それなのに、どうして?
Because you're sisters. I don't think of her like that. Princess Mia from the internet. I mean, Yoru is the better option, come on. I told her clearly, straight up. I didn't think of her like that. Because I'm not really interested in either of you. Oof. I don't need to say anything like that else. That was all there was to it. So I'm sorry.
それは嘘です。
No, it's not. What?
私はずっと人の顔ばかり気にして生きてきました。だからわかるんです。先輩は嘘をついています。
No, I'm not. What? When I heard her say that, it was as if she was peering right into my heart.
だって先輩はそんな後ろめたそうに目をそらして話す人じゃありません。
I didn't mean to. I just did it unconsciously.
いつも堂々としてて楽しそうで一生懸命で、だからそんな申し訳なさそうな顔はしません。先輩はそういう顔は
I forgot. Asa was always extremely sensitive to what was going on around her, to people's gestures. That she was the type of girl who is careful regarding the subtleties of this sort of sensitive person.
私は先輩がヨルちゃんを選んでもヨルちゃんを恨んだりしません。そりゃ落ち込むことはあるかもしれないですけど、それはそれで当然というか。
No, you're wrong, Asa. That's not just how it is.
出てってください。
Asa.
お願いします。
I want to clear things up, and I wanted to explain. But I just couldn't. There was nothing else I could do. In fact, everything that Asa said was completely true. She was exactly right. It was true that things were hopeless. There was nothing I could do except leave without saying a word. I failed. I just lay down on my bed, staring at the ceiling, reflecting on the big mistake I had just made. Even if I hadn't wanted to hurt Asa. If I had just clearly chosen to like one or the other, I probably would have still ended up hurting the other one. When I look at it like this, I understand far too much. I was really hung up on Asa and Yoru both. I mean, that's how I felt. I would have called that woozy sentimental love, but I would probably end up offending someone. But after all, both of them. Yeah. What a problematic situation. Still, Yoru is a better choice. The next morning.
朝、まだ熱が下がらないんだって。一度治りかけてたけど、ぶり返しちゃったんだって。だから今日も部活お休みらしいよ。朝ごはんもパスみたい。
Asa didn't show up at breakfast. It seems like her condition is deteriorating. They made a meal for her before we knew she was sick, but it was left on the table untouched. They? I feel like we, but whatever. Anyway, before we start eating, we can wrap it up and put it in the refrigerator.
で、何かあったの?
Kaneko's coming closer, so I whispered. Hey, what? Yeah, I mean, what happened was...
だって、葵くん朝から落ち着きがないし、お箸を何とも持ち直してご飯食べなかったり、かと思ったら、朝ちゃんの食事片付け始めたり。変よ。
I thought Asa was sick, so I don't think she was clearing the table. Yeah, but it's,
またなんかあったのかなーって思ってさ。ほら、あっちもおかしいし。
What is? Yoru just kept eating in silence. The whole time she wore a permanent scowl on her face.
怒らせるようなことしちゃった?
Perhaps. No, yes, I did. Indeed. I just couldn't bring myself to turn her down directly. I had been planning to turn her down, so I figured it would turn out like this. Maybe it's no problem. Maybe it would have been better if I just finished things off with her still misunderstanding. But I just kept thinking about it all night last night. Just circling round and round through the labyrinth of my thoughts, but I couldn't find any answers. Well, for now, let's just ask Yoru how Asa was doing last night.
Senpai.
Yoru came to talk before I got a chance.
ごめんなさい。
Hey? And she even apologized. What? Why are you apologizing? What? I should be the one to apologize here. Hello?
どうして先輩が謝るんですか?
I mean, when... You know... you were upset that I didn't turn down Asa more directly, right?
え? 触れなかったんですか?
I mean, no. I did, but for some reason just left me with a bad aftertaste.
私がさっきイライラしていたのは先輩に対してじゃなくて姉さんに対してです。
Yeah, really? I was almost taken back by Yoru's abrupt revelation. Because I thought that she was angry with me for hurting Asa. I thought she was mad that I didn't turn her down directly.
姉さんが意味のわからないことを言って子供みたいに閉じこもってるから怒っていたんです。
Gotcha. Said something you don't understand.
はい。部屋に戻ったら姉さんはすごく落ち込んでいました。だから励まそうとしたんです。先輩に振られたから落ち込んでると思ったから。だから元気づけようと。
But
でも姉さん、振られてショックなわけではないって言うんです。だったら何なのかって聞いたんですが、ただ私にごめんって謝ってくるだけで。
Apologized. Of course, Asa misunderstood. She thought that I was trying to keep my distance from her so I could be with Yoru. She was pretty close, but still off the mark. But there was no way to explain it to her. It was a tricky situation.
今朝もそんな感じです。多分熱はないですよ。引きこもっていたいみたいです。
Yeah, that's probably true. I understood. Of course she didn't have a fever at all.
先輩は私のことも姉さんに言ったんですよね。
Yeah, I told her that I turned you down first, and I apologized to her too on top of that.
先輩が姉さんにどういうことを言ったのかわからないですが、多分姉さんは誤解しているんだと思います。自分を傷つけようとしまいとして私を振ったんじゃないかって。
Misunderstood. Of course she did. But to just sum it up with the word misunderstood didn't really take everything into account.
姉さんはちょっと卑屈すぎます。そんなことで勘違いして先輩の気持ちも考えず自分のことばかり考えて、ちょっとわがまますぎです。だから怒ってたんです。
I wondered how I had failed so miserably. Even if I had only turned them down because I didn't want to see them get upset with one another. In the end, that's exactly what happened. How could I have been so stupid?
もういいです。姉さんのことは放っておきます。
は？
姉さんがあそこまでわがままだとは思いませんでしたから。姉さんが頭を冷やしてくれるまでは絶好です。
No, I had to tell her, come on. If I didn't, then it would be my fault when things got weird between the two of them. Things were already too messed up as they were. I mean, I'm sorry I was wrong. I kind of lied.
嘘。とりあえず学校に行きながらお話ししましょうか。
Yeah, maybe. We walked along silently, side by side. I felt like Yoru was waiting for me to say something. It was tricky. It was hard to get the words out of my mouth. But I had to say something. I actually like you. But you know, I like Asa too. No, you don't.
それは。
I made up my mind to tell her. I realized that I had to tell her, goddammit. But I knew you wouldn't put up with that, so I just made up my mind to apologize to both of you. That's why I refused both your feelings, but Asa must have seen through it. Dumbfounded. Yoru's lips were quivering. I suppose that's natural. But I guess what I was saying was selfish too in the end. Then, unexpectedly.
つまり先輩は私のことも好き。
Yeah. Yes.
姉さんのことも
I would answer no here, but I guess I just answered honestly. I mean, he answered. I didn't. Yoru looked confused, and her eyes bowed back and forth, like she had absolutely no idea how to respond. Well, yeah.
さすが先輩ですね。いろいろとちょっとおかしいです。
Yeah. I realized that. I'm sorry. I guess if I said that, I really didn't realize what was going on. But there was nothing I could do. Yes. Reject Asa. Embrace Yoru. God damn it. It wasn't like I was unable to decide. The fact was I wanted both of them. Why? Why are you ruining the Yoru route? God damn it! I liked them both so much that there was no way to compare them. Yes, there was. I mean, really, I'm sorry. I did trick you too, and I'm really sorry about that.
でもやっぱり姉さんが悪いですよ。それだと。
What?
私は姉さん以外の人間には鈍感ですから、そんな先輩の嘘はわからなかったですけど。
Okay.
結局それって姉さんが先輩の気遣いを無視して勝手に勘違いしてるってことじゃないですか。
Kind of. Well, I guess so, but...
だったらやっぱり姉さんが悪いです。
Yeah. Yoru just laid everything out in her usual no-nonsense tone. But it was my deception that provided the chance for her.
二人とも好きだから振り回したなんてそんなこと言えないですよ普通。
Yeah.
ドン引きしますし。ありえないですよね。付き合う前から心が二股なんてないです。普通ないです。
I agree. No, I didn't think this. I didn't think so either, yeah? But in this case, that's how it was. There was nothing I could do about it.
だから先輩のことを疑って勝手に疑心暗鬼に陥ってる姉さんが全面的に悪いです。
Yes.
先輩は気にする必要ありませんよ。そこは。
Yoru all the way, man. Yoru! After hearing what Yoru had to say, I did feel ever so slightly relieved. But... I mean, you can say that, but it's still my fault. And besides, just leaving us all alone like that.
そういうところが火種を大きくしてるんです。きっと。
は？
先輩は優しいです。でも、こういう時は優しくしちゃダメなんです。
True.
女の子は優しくされると突き上がる生き物なんです。だからその優しさに甘えて自分勝手になっちゃう。
She's telling the truth.
こういう時は突き放してやらなきゃダメなんです。振ろうとしたんだったら嫌われる覚悟も持ってください。
Hell yeah.
先輩には人に嫌われる覚悟がありません。
Yeah, he's not. He's not ready, that's true. Prepared to be hated. She was definitely right about that. Yeah, I'm sorry.
私が何とかします。
Also, it works both ways. Remember that. If a guy confesses to a gal, right? And he gets rejected, he also is allowed to hate, kind of, in a way, the other person, right? But just that. It ends at that. Okay? Don't do anything stupid. Otherwise, you'll be punished by the hands of Lynx. No, you'll not. I don't know your address. Anyway.
先輩、一応聞いておきますよ。私と姉さん、どっちも好きってことに。
I see where this. I can see where this is going. Yeah.
じゃあ、大丈夫です。
No, it's not. I want Yoru route, goddammit. Not the...
私が何とかします。
Not where I think this is going. I'm pretty sure I'm correct about thinking about the outcome that will happen here. She said she was going to handle it, but I wondered what exactly she intended to handle. Ask her, but she wouldn't answer me. Shut up.
ちょっと葵くん、何夜と二人で勝手に学校行っちゃってるのよ。
What do you mean? Oh, Kotori, hello.
じゃないわよ。私が飛び予想に行ったらもう登校日はみんなで行こうって話してたのにね。だから今朝はアゲハも寮にわざわざ寄ってくれたのに。
I wish she would not come around ever again. Come to think of it, it was true. I want to talk with Yoru on one-on-one, but somehow after we stepped out of the dorm, we ended up saying that we would go to school along with everybody else.
ほんと。
Yes, I am.
なんで待ってくれなかったのかしら。
Oh yeah, well, sorry. There is something I want to talk to us about, so you guys go ahead.
朝からコソコソしてて、それも怪しいわよね。何を話してるんだか。
Who knows? Well, that's kind of private.
あの後せっかく朝が元気になって出てきたのに。
What? Really? Awesome.
私たカナが部屋に様子を見に行ったらもうだいぶ調子が良くなったって出てきたの。それで一緒に学校に来たわけね。カナコ！葵くん。
Oh, just as we were talking, Kanako appeared. Hey, Kanako, about that set.
そのことを伝えに来たんだけど、コトリンとアゲハちゃんに聞いたみたいね。
About what? Yeah, so I guess it wasn't a cold, was it?
そうね。ちょっとずる休みっぽかったし、連れてきちゃった。
Let's go. Brought her along.
だってずる休みは良くないわよ。
Let's go, Kanako.
私が部屋に行った時ね、朝ちゃん学校に行くか悩んでたの。
Yeah.
もう制服にも着替えて
Asa was going to come to school.
迷ってたみたいね。だから誘ったのよ。迷うくらいなら来いって。
Is that right? I suppose it was painful for her to come face to face with me. That's why she didn't come down that morning. It wasn't that she didn't want to go to school, just that it was hard for her to go with us. I'm sorry, I'm just so spineless.
気にしない気にしない。同じ屋根の下で暮らしてる仲間じゃない。手助けくらいはするわよ。
I mean, we kind of are, but, you know.
葵くん何かやらかしたの？
Oi! Yeah, I guess so, but don't worry about it.
気にしないでって言われると気になるのが人間の差がってものよね。アゲハ、こうなったら徹底的に調べ尽くしてやりましょう。あの山に生えるタケノコのように。
Yeah, nothing to be proud about when it comes to the annoyance, to be honest. I already deemed her route the worst route, and it was.
どういうことなの、葵？
Shut the fuck up. You are so annoying. However, this still means that now Asa and Yoru might run to each other in the classroom.
おっと、急いで教室戻らないと。じゃあ、またね。
Kanako then rushed out of the classroom. I was bummed out, but before going to the club, I wanted to drop by the first grader's classroom. Yoru-chan said that she would do something, but these were seeds that I had sown. I couldn't just leave it up to her. It was a school day, so school finished in the morning. What? As soon as we were dismissed, I went directly to the first year's room. Why in the morning? Because I thought if I was too slow, Asa might end up going back to the dorm. It might have been better to go back to the dorm first, so we could just discuss things more slowly, but I just want to talk about it as soon as possible. I had made up my mind. This was not the time to hesitate. As I got closer to Asa's classroom, I noticed some kind of commotion. People were gathered outside of the room peeking inside.
なあなあ、何かあったのか？喧嘩らしいぜ。
Huh? A fight?
なんか、双子が喧嘩してるんだと。掴み合いにまでなってるらしいぜ。
What? No way! Ding 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 ding.
だから部活に行かないって言うの？
Okay.
だって私が行くと迷惑だもん。先輩の重しになっちゃうし、夜ちゃんにだって。
That's a totally different art style, by the way, now.
だからそれは誤解って言ってるじゃない。
Just as I expected, it was Asa and Yoru. Seems they weren't able to resolve things verbally and they ended up tearing into one another.
先輩は姉さんに悪いから私を振ったんじゃない。そんなわけないよ。だって先輩嘘ついてる。私にはわかるの。嘘はついてるかもしれない。でもそういうのじゃないって言ってるじゃない。じゃあ何なの？
Asa grabbed a hold of Yoru and pulled her close.
そういうのが夜ちゃんのそういうことが気に食わないって言ってるんだよ。いつもそうやって分かってる風に。
By the way, if there was a fight, my money would be on Yoru. We know she works out in the mornings. Asa, well, I imagine she doesn't at all.
私が同情されたいわけじゃないもん。
It was useless as I was totally in the dark. For the moment they just carried on like that. The both of you. I tried to say something but they wouldn't let me get a word in edgewise. Dude, just grab them by the back of their... what is it called? A freaking thing over the shirt. What is it called? A blazer or whatever and get them out. Basically would take them as you were carrying two cats. Come on, let's face it. Most of the other kids were just standing by checking out the show. Some of the kids were a little freaked out and went to get the teacher, but for the most part everybody seemed to enjoy the spectacle. I'm gonna kick your ass for that. Everybody likes a good show, except me here. True. In a way. Did they just run to steam or what? For the moment they were just pulled apart. Even though it didn't really come to the point of throwing blows, both their faces were flushed with rage. It was pretty nasty. Anyway, in a few moments both of them had cooled down. You know what I've been thinking? Also, Asa claims like everything, you know, she's not able to do stuff and so on, but the question is, how long has she been trying to do one specific thing? Because what if, you know, everyone claims for her to not be talented? I feel like she also believes that basically, but she's not trying to stick to one thing at a time? You know what I mean, right? So basically she expects results immediately after getting into something. I wonder if that's a problem as well. Who knows? No, she does not, and you know that. She's constantly working her ass off. She just slapped her, didn't she? We know that. Yoru. Yoru talked to her just like you would a small child, gently but yet firm in a way. Yoru gasped in amazement. I think everyone around has heard that as well. Well, freak. Asa looked at me. I just not without saying a word.
そんな、どうして。どちらかだけ傷つけたり、それで禍根を残したり、そういうのが嫌だったそうよ。だから二人とも振った。別に私を選んでたけど姉さんに遠慮したとか、そういうのじゃないわ。姉さんは素敵な女の子。私に劣らないくらいね。
Once
どん
again,
な逆境も乗り越えて頑張れる、そんな女の子よ。
dude, achievement says it's the Yoru route, so why does it not feel like Yoru route
そんな
actually?
姉さんだから先輩も好きだったのよ。だから私はダメだのどうの言ってたら、そんな姉さんを好きな先輩にも失礼よ。姉さんにはいつだって弱い自分に飲まれず頑張ってほしいって、そう思ってるから。
I can't tell where this is going now. I mean, I could earlier as well.
ごめんなさい、ヨルちゃん。私、こちらこそいつもごめん、姉さん。
That was the end of their talk. The two of them just looked at one another for a while without saying a word. The other students around were getting really caught up in the way things were playing out.
つまりあの人が原因ってこと？
You son of a bitch. How dare you?
こういうのって二股って言うんだっけ？
There is no two timing. Then most of the commotion started to come my way. Oh boy. So that's what happens. Once the two of their stories were consolidated, it became obvious that I was the cause of it all. It was hard to be there. I wanted to run, man. But to just go and leave the two of them.
こらお前ら、何教室で喧嘩してるんだって。お前たちはソアリング部。
Technically, Yoru is not a member. Oh shit, it's Shitioka. The student that had gone to find the teacher came back with him. Oh my god.
またお前らはいらんトラブルを。とにかく喧嘩はやめだ。
But nobody's fighting. What are you talking about?
大丈夫です。もう仲直りしましたから。
ね。
いや、大丈夫ってこんな騒ぎにしたんだ。状況くらいは今から生徒指導室で説明をだな。
Oh, I don't think so.
ですよね、姉さん。というわけよ、先輩。
What do you mean? Then Yoru had a few things to say to me. Huh? What in times like this? Yeah, I guess that's how it is. Ha, Shitioka. Both of you, let's go. I took both of them by the hands and bolted out of the classroom.
おい、こら、何がそういうわけでだ。あと、廊下は走るな。こら。
Catch us if you can, Fatso. We just ignored Shitioka and kept running on towards the foyer. I bet he's gonna be mad at us later. Dude, he's mad at us 24/7. Who cares?
いいんじゃないですか。喧嘩は本当に終わっていたわけですし、勝手に騒いでいたのは他の生徒です。
Yeah. Yeah, I guess you're right. On that note, I was thinking we should go to the club, but he's coming to right.
はい。
It worked then. Yours pep talk. Thankfully, they managed to converge. We didn't really talk at all about what happened. We just went to the secret fort without any discussion and applied ourselves fully to the club activities. Every time our eyes met, Asa always looked embarrassed and looked away. Because she knew how I felt now. Or maybe she was just embarrassed because I had seen the fight earlier. Or both. Oh, I guess it was probably a little bit of both, yeah. Or a lot of bits of both. But it wasn't as if everything was neatly reconciled. Not at all. Rather, we just reverted back to the state of limbo we were in before. The only thing I was wrong about was thinking that both of them knew how I felt. I told them my intentions, they knew how I felt, but I still felt like I needed to check my feelings again and give them some kind of answer. I had no intention of going out with both of them. I'd already decided not to.
朝、はい。朝って空とか鳥が好きらしいわね。そういう話を妹から小耳に挟んだわ。
From my girls? Who's your girls? Kotori?
まあ。
Who are you talking about?
憧れていいわよ。惚れていいわよ。
ね。え
My name is 小鳥。I am a 小鳥。
Okay. So Kotori means little bird, true.
すみません。ちょっと言ってる意味がわからないです。理解すらされてないじゃない。
Normally. Maybe she didn't. I bet you didn't, but you say just that. How could you not? Because I get how you are dumb, so. She gets it.
あ、今あんた、私のギャグで笑ったでしょ。そんなことはないですよ。
ね。
嘘言いなさいな。私は見たわよ。私の仕草を見てくすりと笑うあなたの様子を。私が鳥先輩なんて見て笑うわけがないでしょ。いや、いつだって笑い物にはしていますけど。仲直りはできたってとこかな。
Yeah, that's right. What are you worried about that?
まあそれなりに。
Cannot call it out a laugh. It seems to me there is no need to worry. But I still haven't come to my final decision. Once again, I've got to tell him properly and wrap things up properly.
葵くんは本当に物事に誠実よね。しっかりしすぎている嫌いもあるけど。
Heck yeah. I mean, when you have to be faithful to the plotline. What? That sketchy, non-committal attitude is for kids. Whatever you do, you should do it properly.
そういうとこ、かっこいいと思うよ。あの子たちがいなかったら、惚れてるかも。
What? What?
なんて、冗談よ。
You already said something in the past. In the other route, in Asa's route, something interesting, so... Yeah. Please don't play around like that. I don't do it. Yeah.
今日は随分と進んだわね。
Just as the sun was setting, someone said the word and we ended the club activities for the day. It wasn't something that one person decided, but there was a tacit understanding.
今日はこの辺でお開きとし。じゃあ、アゲハちゃん、ニコトリちゃん。今日私、ウィンディで買いたいものがあるんだけど、付き合ってくれないかな。別に構わないけど。私たちだ。女の子だけで行きたいとこなの。でも、葵くんを一人で帰らせるのもかわいそうでしょ。だから。
I said the Kanako should be included.
女の子だ。葵くんにいつも同じ下着履いてる女って思われるのも嫌だなって。葵、かなこさんの下着いつも見てんの？
I mean, she always showed me by her own choosing. What can I say?
不潔。
Shut up. Finally. You also tell her to put some clothes.
じゃあ、そういうわけだから。二人は連れて行っちゃうわね。またね、あさちゃんとよるちゃんも。いや、はい。お疲れ様でした。また後で。
Kanako hastily made her preparations to go home and left with Kotori and the red-headed annoyance. Naturally, the three of us, Asa, Yoru, and I were left alone. They were sure to make time for me. So, I guess let's go back home too. Awkward. should I do this? We just walked along engulfed in an awkward silence. It wasn't threatening, just confusing, wondering what I should say. But feel like I had to say something. We had to pick up where we left off with the previous talk. I think Asa, Yoru, and I were probably all thinking the same thing. The two of them knew how I felt. And of course I knew how they felt. So now what I had to do was to divide them up again. Divide them up by telling them how I felt. Okay, Asa, Yoru. I stopped and stood right there. The two of them stopped too. What? What do you mean? Okay, Asa. Just about to tell them I got thrown off with Asa interrupted me.
ずっと考えてたんです。やっぱりまずは私が謝らないとって。
ほう。
あんなに迷惑かけてしまって。
No, the trouble is that I...
昨日からあんなに何度もすみませんでした。
は？
本当よ。姉さんは一度大いに反省してください。そうよね。私のくだらない悩みのために二人を。
I mean, well, what if things were different, Asa?
悩みはくだらないなんてことはないでしょ。やってることがくだらなかったの。
What about Yoru?
はい、そうでした。ま、そういうことね。私もごめんね、姉さん。もう少しさしてあげればよかった。姉さんのこともこの恋のことも。それにね、心のどこかで確かに姉さんのこと同情的に見てたのかも。私ね、先輩は姉さんと付き合ってほしいって思ってたから。だから余裕ぶっちゃってたのかもしれない。そういうの見透かされて姉さんの負担になってたのかも。
At that point their words broke off and silence filled the air. Again. To be exact, the sounds of cars in the distance and... maybe. And driving sound of the line of wind turbines reverberated around us. But it felt as if all the sound had been sucked out of the world. So there is nothing. I hear my PC. Or maybe time just stopped. Time and sound just took a rest, waiting for my response. Well, I had made up my mind to tell them both once more. Okay, so I like the both of you, but for that reason, I'm not going to go out with either of you. Yeah, I'm sorry. Gomenasai. My answer hadn't changed at all. I don't.
あのさ、先輩。
What? I was prepared to be chastised. I wouldn't have cared if you blamed me, got angry, or even cast me out. Cast me out, yeah. I was prepared for their complaints.
ちょっと提案があるんだけど。
Proposal.
だったら、両方と付き合っちゃえばいいんじゃないですか？
How about no? Huh?
いや、だって私も姉さんも先輩のことが好きなわけじゃないですか。で、先輩も私たちのことを好いてくれていると。
は。
だったら何も悩むことはないと思うのですが。
Dude, I knew that was going to be like that, and I'm still disappointed.
先輩は私たち二人と付き合えばいい。
What? No. ちょっと待って。Wait a minute. However company that may have been, no.
そうだね。そうすれば誰も損しな
I feel like I'm losing here. No, wait a minute. Why are we agreeing to this?
だってみんなきちんと付き合ってるんです。それなのにわざわざ全部の気持ちを無視するのももったいないじゃないですか。
No, it doesn't. A waste? No. According to the script, she had a point, but is it really such a good idea to just respond to human emotions like that? No. No. No matter what, it's gonna be a problem. One person going out into evil. In real life, two timing just leads to...
二股の何が悪いんですか？
everything. God damn it, everything. What?
私は先輩を独占したいわけじゃありません。私が欲しいのは先輩の愛です。
Listen here, this is not a video game. It is. But... No.
愛することは傷つくことだ。なんて言ってる人たちって恋に酔ってるだけの酔っ払いですよ。
No.
私たちは先輩の愛をシェアすることに決めたのです。でも私たち以外に浮気するのは許しませんので。
So ultimately you do want me to all to yourselves. God damn it. I don't know what they thought they were I don't know what they thought were telling me about being so open-minded.
だって気持ちが届かないのって寂しいじゃないですか。このシェアは不可能なシェアではありません。私と姉さんが納得できる珍しいシェアです。私は誰もが損をせず幸せになれる、そんな方法を提案したいのです。
The way you're talking, it sounded like a sales pitch or something.
そういうのってダメでしょうか。
Me over here, I'm not on board at all. Dude, I want Yoru ending, not freaking both ending. Yoru.
私わがままなんですよ。姉さんに不幸せになってほしくない。自分だってそうありたい。その可能性があるならその努力をしてみたいです。お願いもしてみたいです。お願いです先輩。私も姉さんも先輩のことが好きですから。
I realized that they were serious. They weren't kidding, and they weren't just desperate. Of course, common sense would tell you that there is no way to answer, but they had the gall to ask.
私からもお願いです。私もヨルちゃんとだったらいいです。こんなお願いされて先輩は迷惑だと思いますし、もしかしたら嫌いになっちゃったかもしれませんが、でも好きです先輩。私たち二人と付き合ってください。
The both of you go out with two people. Yesterday I was really distraught, but I wasn't straight with them about it. In my own mind it might fit into the framework of common sense. But of course, if Yoru and Asan both agreed to it, and if they agreed to my response, but did they really have the power to make two people happy? Yeah, I mean that's good thinking, to be honest. I was feeling kind of cowardly. I just girded my loins and told myself, "You are a man, Aoi Minase," and that was their idea. For men, it's a shame not to partake of such treats. No, it's not. No, it's not. If I'm a man, I'll do it. I know, I got it. I mean, I want to go out with the both of you.
Senpai!
I'm so disappointed with this route in the end. Both of them just smiled from ear to ear. When I saw that, I felt so relieved that I can answer how I did. I'm looking forward to it with both of you. I moved closer to the two of them. I know, to me it feels like we are going out with Asa here, out of pity, to be honest. It was like something from a dream. I want to wake up from that dream as fast as possible then. I gently embraced the two of them. And after that I ended up going out with both of them. I'm not feeling that. Alright, this seems like a new day. So let's end the episode. We'll continue tomorrow. And we'll see where this weird route is going exactly. I don't feel it. I mean, honestly, I don't feel it. Like, if obviously with Ageha it was basically her being a complete annoyance, with Asa it felt... what did I say it felt like? Anticlimactic, because we didn't like reach the morning glory. Oops, spoiler alert, by the way. So this feels like well, why do we have to include Asa into this? Like, can't you make it a Yoru route only? Especially since the better of the sisters. And then she drops a stupid idea like, you know what, let's both date let's let you both date to the both of you. Us. I'm not buying this. At this moment, out of 5 routes, I think only 2 of them were like actually good. The other 3 to be fair are lacking. Yeah. And as you maybe know, like, I'm not into harem endings. I think the only maybe game where it kind of works is the Succubus game. Sakura Succubus. By the way, the new one will be releasing soon, so I guess we'll be playing it. Anywho, let's end the episode for today. Still, if you like it, if you liked it, consider, liking it, subscribing if you're new around, and so on. Most importantly, have a wonderful day. And maybe let's leave, I guess, harem endings to the fiction, because in reality it would be weird. Have a good day. Bye bye.